Hello beautiful Gluebookers. These Gluebook spreads weren't planned. They're not perfect, but they're mine. This is what real messy human collage looks like. I chose these images because they felt right, not because they matched the prompt or made visual sense to a machine. I'm Deborah. Welcome back to the collage table. Today I'm reflecting on making real Gluebook art in a world full of AI. AI can generate beautiful images, perfectly balanced layouts, pages that look like they belong in a design portfolio. But what it can't do is be you. It can't remember where a piece of paper came from, or how it felt to rip something out of a magazine that really spoke to you. It can't change its mind mid-spread, or decide that imperfection just looks better. I don't plan my spreads ahead of time. I just start flipping through images, grabbing things that catch my eye. Sometimes it works, sometimes I glue something down and regret it immediately. That's all part of it. I change my mind a lot. I go with what feels right in the moment. My scissors aren't perfect, my pages aren't symmetrical, my edges aren't straight. Sometimes I just rip the paper instead of cutting it because I'm impatient or I like the edge better that way. There's glue on my fingers and scraps under my chair. AI doesn't know how satisfying that is, or how funny it is when my husband asks me why there are paper birds on the bathroom floor. Scraps are everywhere. Some of the scraps I use in my glue books come from real life, like thrifted books, flyers, or packaging that I liked. That's what makes them personal. AI can generate aesthetic pages, but it can't remember where a piece came from. It doesn't feel anything about the images it uses. AI doesn't have the connection to an Empire State Building ticket from 2016. It doesn't have the memories of moving from New York to the Netherlands and taking our young son to all the New York sites before we actually had to say goodbye. I'm not completely against AI. I actually think it can be helpful in many ways and in many situations. For organizing thoughts, playing with ideas, or helping people get started when they're stuck. But creativity, real creativity, that's still human. AI isn't original, it's remixing patterns it's seen before. Even the most convincing AI art is still built from other people's stolen work, from things it learned by copying. We shouldn't forget how important it is to also make things ourselves. When everything starts looking the same, perfectly composed, algorithm-fueled, it's easy to forget what human creativity looks like. But I think that's exactly why we need handmade things now more than ever. Messy, weird, personal pages, things that only you would make, because that's something AI will never do. It doesn't feel, it doesn't remember, it doesn't care. But you do, that's the difference. Real Gluebooking is human. It's weird, it's sometimes a mess. But it's also full of feeling and instinct and moments you can't plan. And that's the best part. I don't want my pages to be perfect. I want them to be mine. If you ever doubted whether your work is good enough or compared it to perfect pages online, just remember, this is not AI. This is real. And that's what makes it beautiful. For now, thank you for watching. Take care. I hope you have a fabulous day. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Till next time. Bye.